Yeah, I think Zestra would probably join Ertz outside the tent to try and stretch her wings from being in a fairly small area.
Good morning. Glad to see you awake. Yeah. Sorry about the confined space. Meletis military tents. Not really made with wingspan in mind, I'm afraid.
Oh, it's quite all right. I just appreciated having some cover, and I'm glad to see that you are up and moving as well.
Oh yes, thank you again. Whatever you did seems to be working. I always heal quick.
That is always a boon to have, especially for someone in your presumed profession.
Yeah. Those sea accidents can be a pain. Not that I've ever had one, but I've seen them. They can be trouble.
Yes, you sailors do tend to have some of the most interesting tales of your accidents and injuries.
Yeah, he kind of scratches the back of his head. Yeah, we certainly do. We will make to start assembling or start packing up the campsite, and poking Alunicos awake. Hey, emissary, are you awake? The morning has come.
Yeah, his eyes open, and he blinks a few times and says, "I believe that was the first time I've ever dreamt."
Oh, emissaries don't dream.
It's not that, it's just I didn't exist prior to yesterday.
What's that like?
Well, do you remember what it was like before you were born?
No.
And that's what it was like.
Huh. How very bizarre.
Indeed. He'll stand up and start helping Ertz pack up.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he really needs all that much help. Whoever designed this tent designed it with sort of speed and efficiency in mind. You see him just kind of rip up 4 stakes in like a couple seconds, and then the whole thing kind of like folds down, and like he's done in 2 minutes. It's this kind of practiced ritual.
Pardon. Speaking of bizarre, I don't believe I got to ask what exactly was going on last night when I stumbled across you two.
Well, I wish I knew. I was on my way to I'll never be able to Estrania, Aristenia. I will get that right before the end of the campaign, I promise. Yeah. Ooh, Aristenia. Well, I was on my way to Aristenia, but for a plot of land and a new life, and I get to this crossroad. I look up to the sky, and there's a. Well, I'm sure you saw it too. What a time to be alive. And then, not a moment later, Karanos himself sent a beam of light down from the heavens, and that's how I met the emissary. And then there was another one, and I must have been. I don't know. This is all very, very beyond me.
And she'll kind of look to Elunicos and can you possibly shed any more light on this?
Well, I was sent here by Afar and Thassa, and they want me to help oversee the development of Eristenia. But Heliod didn't take too kindly to there being a new source of light in the sky, so as a result, he sent one of his Nyxborn to try and dispatch me, but clearly he was unsuccessful.
I hope. I hope I don't. I hope I didn't cause too much trouble with that. Yeah, my brothers of the Foresight have all sorts of stories about fools who anger the gods.
Well, I think you'll at least have the favor of Afar and Thassa for saving one of their chosen.
Well, there's that, I suppose.
Right. He'll continue and say, I believe we should continue to Arstenia. There's much work to be done.
Yes, sir. Oh, sorry. Force of habit.
He'll just give a wry smile and say, it's fine. I have a suspicion that I'll have to deal with a lot of pompous sort of pomp and circumstance in Aristenia.
Uh, yeah, Eretz, upon seeing that, would kind of drag the two of them that way. That looks really. Can we just like go check that out?
I don't see why not.
I've never been this far inland before.
Zeestra's gonna hang back a little bit. Not far, but just a little bit more cautious on approach.
Oh, this is cool. Ooh. Eretz just seems like a kid in a candy store. We'll go up into the line and sort of wait his turn. Oh, I not troubled, not so much, but I seem to be I seem to be living in interesting times. I saw the gods fight in the sky, and an emissary came down, and well, I don't know if it's not too much trouble. Would you bless me? Mhm. Thank you, priestess. I am Eretz of Meletis by way of Tessa, by way of the sea. Oh, the pleasure is mine. Have you have you served this temple for very long? So, do you have any? Is there any wisdom that you could share for one new to the new to the polis. Well, I think so. I believe the emissary will help. Would be wisdom. Thank you, priestess. May you walk with measured steps. With a deep bow, he departs. With a faint blush on his cheeks.
Yeah, he'll walk around and kind of take in all the sights and smells of this place. Okay. Yeah, he'll see Ertz finish talking with the priestess and kind of nod towards the exit. Probably go find Zistra.
Zistra is just trying to stay out of the way. She's still getting used to not just her new form, but those giant wings. So she just doesn't want to, hit anyone in the face with them on accident. Yeah, she's just gonna try and stay out of the way, where Alunicos and Ertz can easily find her, but she doesn't want to intrude or get in the way of anyone, so she'll probably just hang around outside.
Yep.
Before we actually enter the city, can I cast a spell? I want to use my disguise self. Yeah, we had agreed to just it being once per long rest right now, so.
Yep. I guess we'll do insight because I am bad at both of those. Unless, let me double check this. Yeah, okay.
Do you mind if I finish my little flavor thing here first?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you'll see Zestra just kind of wiggle her fingers and her form will shimmer, I'm sorry, and she'll resemble more of kind of a very plain looking Triton woman, except the wings are still there. And she'll just frown and look at them and then back to her hands and just flex the fingers. Ah, blast, I'm still not used to this magic yet. I suppose this will have to do.
Oh. You've got your form is a little blurry.
Yes, it seems I cannot fully cloak my punishment, but this should at least help reduce the number of baleful attention that I draw.
Is it your lack of understanding of your magic, or is it your punishment that prevents you from hiding what you are?
A little bit of both. I've had this form for less than a week, and the magic that comes with it. I was just a simple healer, but I made one too many, let's say, incorrect judgments of character.
You see Eretz kind of look you over with kind of this confused, like trying to figure something out. And you see him cover his right eye and then take it off and then cover his left. Oh, you look very different depending on which eye I see you from. Is that part of your magic too?
As I said, I'm not well versed in magic. I have a little bit now, but aside from the wings, this is roughly how I looked a week ago. I thought it would be the best way to blend in, but she'll kind of ruffle her wings. These are a little noticeable.
Oh. Oh, magic is very strange. All Alrighty. Um.
He's too busy trying not to draw attention.
Oh. Where? Where was I told to meet the Archon? Okay. I do want to head over there soon. But I think he would just get distracted by like all the markets and like the people in the city and yeah.
Um, I'd say Lucas would be drawn in by the Gilded Laurel.
Hang on, let me write that down.
Gotcha.
Yep, try not to smack anyone with the wings. They are still that kind of tattered blue-black, but the rest of her looks very unassuming.
Ooh, what's that? Ooh, look at that over there. Oh, isn't that interesting?
Oh, is this the underworld river with Hades?
Ooh.
Literally, it reminds me of the river Styx from Disney's Hercules.
Oh, I
Yeah,
remember.
no, I know. I thought that. Yes, so much has happened in so little time. I think after Athreos has left, Maddox is just sitting there on the banks, not too close to the river because he doesn't know what will happen if he goes in there, but close enough to be able to stare in it as his fingers are playing silent notes along his lyre, and his voice sort of has these silent words coming out of it as he's almost intoxicatingly staring into this river, his mind sort of brewing with questions and non-answers and concerns and memories and details. And I think the more he stares, the more he is allowing himself to be at peace with this pain that he feels. Because he doesn't know what else he can do. He doesn't have... No. I was done. As far as Maddox knows, you need payment to cross. And not having payment means that you stay. So I don't think he would move or really do anything differently except having his gaze turn from the waters to the barge of the ferryman. If this were to happen in any other time or place, Maddox would have a bountiful amount of emotions because a god has just directly done something with him. Though, given his circumstance, his situation, and where he is, I think it's almost monotone, almost emotionless, as he stops playing, stands up, and walks on the boat. Okay. Wow. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Wow. So it's it's weird. It's definitely weird. He opens his eyes and I think just touches himself and touches the grass and sort of realizes that he is alive. And I think it is once he makes that realization that he wants to think about all that has just happened and he wants to. So much has happened in what is felt that either the shortest or the longest amount of time possible. And yet, I think all that he is able to do is stand up and walk over to the tree, and behind one of the large roots is the bag that he brought with him that he was going to take with him when he left. And I think he grabs that and, not really thinking of anything else but of Athreos and of these coins and of finding them. He sort of just begins to walk towards wherever he would, I guess, feel. Yeah, it's like an over. It's like so much has happened that he is unable to process everything. So he is just, his mortal mind cannot fully process everything in these moments. 15. I think then I think he begins to walk towards where he believed Aristenia would be. Just, yeah, then I think he just starts walking. I don't think he says anything. I don't think he does anything. Just begins to walk. And I think as he does, he doesn't notice, or maybe he doesn't care to notice, that his skin that was once this sort of peach, lively color is now this sort of palish silver, and his once blue eyes are now these sort of deep, sort of golden orbs as he walks.
Yep, yep. Yeah.
Yes. Uh, no, I think Nixie is just more so focused on what's going to happen, not necessarily how others perceive her. I think she's kind of nervous. So, yeah, she'd probably just stay quiet.
No, it was good.
Really good. Yep, weapon of warning. Yeah, so, Nixie walks out. I don't know if I described her last time, but she heavily resembles a phoenix. She has, like, amber eyes, a goldish tint to her skin that kind of shimmers in the light. Her hair is like a reddish orange, and it's braided into 2 cornrows on the side, and it's woven into a singular, like, French braid. She wears asymmetrical, uh, Grecian robe, kind of shimmers in, like, crimson, orange, and gold. Regular cuirass, pauldrons that kind of look like wings. Like, she's got a whole phoenix getup here. Um, and yeah, she just kind of strides, and when she finally gets into the arena and, the duel has started, you'll see her wings kind of coalesce. They look like wings entirely made out of flames. And she flies 60 feet into the air. And and she is going to use her bow. Is a 15 hit? She's going to action surge and do it again. One's a 20, not nat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 2 arrows down. Yep, that hits. Alright. God damn it. Oh, wait, I have my inspiration. Please. God damn it. Okay. I get knocked out of the sky. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe dex save? If I catch myself in time?
I can tell you what Ross says, but I don't think you want to hear what Ross says. If you are prone and flying, yeah, kerplunk.
Yeah.
No, 60 feet is 66, and you can roll a dexterity saving throw to negate the last 10 feet.
Oh, of course. Of course. Oh, I think she's more. Or no, she's not more than unconscious. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. Just gonna raise the flag now.
I mean, hey, maybe you'll meet Maddox. Who knows?
Maybe.
Sometimes you're the statue, and sometimes. This is your champion?
Okay, well, that's one success. Yeah, I talked to James. He said Belle would be in the audience watching, cheering her on, so.
Just Balthazar gets his house finally. The very next day, interferes in an honor duel and gets cast out.
One thing I love about being a phoenix.
Oof.
See. Hey!
You never get to use that again, right?
Nope.
Ouch.
Okay, she's going to go 30 feet up and 30 feet this way. Oh, shit, you're right. God damn it. I do, but it's not good. Oh! Okay, she is going to use her wings. No, thank you. She's gonna use her wings and she's gonna kick up like a sandstorm with her wings. Alright, yeah, we're gonna move away then. Over here. Would you say that was an action or a bonus action? Okay. Then she's going to shoot him. Probably disadvantage, I assume. Because of the dust cloud. Okay. Nope. Just the hopes that he doesn't hit me. 30 feet up and 30 feet away. That misses. Nixie just laughs. Yeah, so she's gonna go 30 feet higher. And she's gonna go back here, just, you know, stay far away from him as possible. And then... Wait, does that... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. So there's still the dust cloud there. Alright, yeah. 9 piercing. Yeah. Whew. Well, I mean, I have been training my entire life for this. Just feels kind of weird that I guess this day is already here. Really thought I was done for back there. She kind of smiles and gives a little curt nod. Kind of shakes her head. No. The only visions I've received is stuff that pertains to me and my fate. I haven't had any real quote-unquote visions yet. Well, the first one I had was actually of this moment in the arena. Being down and then rising back up. I saw all that happen. And then I also got a vision of another cultist of Mogus. I believe his name is Menelaus, something like that. I believe I am to kill him too. Would I be able to bring someone with me? How about another noble? And she kind of gives her a little smirk. I do. Yeah. Well, yes, we do. Yep. We'll make sure of it. She gives a nod, and she leaves to go and find her soldiers. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's go.
Present time. I'll give $20 anyone gets that reference.
It's okay, you're doing great.
You're not
I
alone.
believe in you. I don't think we separated, did we?
I don't think so.
I don't think.
Yeah, we're just sort of exploring together because, yeah. Ooh.
I will note, in the interest of fairness, my disguise only lasts an hour. And then I am going to be a very, very awkward little person. Did we? I would have to double check. I remember the once a long rest. I remember it's originally supposed to be a cast at will thing, but we had said just for it to be once per long rest for now until I raise my piety. Okay, I'll make that change. Okay, I will note that down. Ignore that.
I mean, before he died, it all would have stood out to him. But I think now it's it's all very interesting, but of a level that is equal to where it's simultaneously makes none of it interesting. As he sort of, I mean, I imagine he would just walk, try to find information, maybe go to the destroyed the walls, and it's he doesn't know really what he's doing aside from just trying to get information, really. So yeah, it's weird. Yeah, yeah. Imagine he just walking around softly playing his lyre, not really noticing that he's doing it. So 17. Yeah, Maddox is following that apprentice. Um, actually, I think what would happen. Um, well, let me say this. Because I feel like this might make a bit more sense. Because I think as he's sort of following him, I don't think he even notices at first, but um, his body sort of becomes a bit more ethereal and more as if his form turns into what may be considered just a shadow as he becomes invisible, and I can roll a stealth roll, but like he will be following him. When he goes into that like storage room, could Maddox follow him? Do you want me to roll stealth? Yeah, yeah. Well, I have an inspiration. Well, shit. I mean, you wouldn't see anything. Yeah, Maddox is taking that blueprint. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He'll put the stone back. Like he doesn't want it to look undisturbed, but after he grabs it, he'll go into the agora and try to locate him again. Perception. Then I think as he's sort of like shifting through the crowds, invisible, it's almost like a blinking you miss it moment. Like as he's shifting through, his form sort of comes back as he sort of merges with the crowd. So he tries to get.
Yes, sir. Let's see. As we walk through the city, my head spins around on my neck like an owl, trying to catch in all the sights. Clearly, I have not spent very much time in a city, despite being well familiar with Meletis.
Yeah. Lucas is, taking in all the sights and.
Oh. One of them sits, sitting behind one of them is a Kenku.
Is
No
that a
reason.
Zozu?
In it. Oh, if only I had a heavier pocketbook. Occasionally, he pulls out a small, like, this tiny little notebook and writes down. Oh, yes, this place. I might come back to this place and remember where it is. And careful preparation. Like it flips through a couple pages and there's like a small little, not a very good map, but a little hand drawn map of the city. What a remarkable place. I can see why the gods would want to protect it.
Yes, there's much life here.
As he bumped into me, did anything look very strange about him? Any kind of underneath any magics, anything like that? The old blind sight. Huh.
Since I'm walking behind them, can I see if that guy tried to either pickpocket or plant something on Ertz?
Oh. I wonder what his problem is.
Cities are well and good for trying to protect themselves, but they also tend to have festering diseases of both the mind and body lurking beneath the surface.
Oh, well, I suppose it's a good thing that you're here to heal them.
We'll see if anyone else is of the same opinion.
Okay. Emissary. I believe I found the man I'm supposed to meet. Would you like to meet the leader of the city?
Yes, I imagine we have a number of things to discuss.
Come.
Immediate distrust of them both, but follows them anyway. Not
Clearly-
a good history with men like this.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, yeah. Clearly, Eris is a master of deception.
Maybe not physically like him, but
Let's just hear the voice. Maybe it'll be the same. Yeah.
I have no.
Oh,
I have
wow.
no leg to stand on as far as voices are concerned.
very nice.
I've sent Eretz all over the map. I sort of stand on the.
Can I try and incite him? Lysandros. Well, I mean, does it seem like he's trying to undermine Elimnos's authority or make him look bad by trying to puff himself up or make a big deal out of this? She'll just kind of subtly poke at Ertz and Alunikos to get their attention.
Oh, yes.
That man that just left. Men like him with money think that they have the same amount of power as those in charge. It can make them more dangerous and more prone to underhanded machinations.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Indeed.
They will try to twist their words to make it seem as though they are doing it for the greater good or for the people, but really it's their own greed.
And Aaron sort of scrunches up his face as you seem like really, really struggle to try and comprehend this and fail. No.
Take care if he were to approach you. That's all I mean to say.
Okay. I thank you for your wisdom. And, Lord Archon, a moment of your time. Sir, I am Eretz, storm child of Meletis by way of Setessa and the sea. I've been dispatched to assist with the polis. The oh my. Well, half of that is true. I don't know about any of my skill of commanding anything, but I've got two strong arms, and sometimes that's enough. On a mapping vessel, we didn't see that much combat, but we saw a little bit. Yes, sir. Sorry. Forgive my manners. My traveling companions. This is Alunikos. He's an emissary, and this is Z.
Yeah, Ludicrous will shake his hand. I plan to stay for the foreseeable future. I bring divine purpose from Afar and Thassa. Perhaps you saw the light show last night.
Oh, did I not mention that? He came from the sky. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Works for me.
Seems to be a very busy man. I suspect he would be.
Yes, that seems to be a rather lofty position to be the leader of a city like this.
What a time to be alive.
I mean, I imagine after that he's kind of just leaning on a wall somewhere, playing his lyre, probably playing a song that he composed about the moon. I don't know if you guys know about Moon River, probably that. Yeah, I think that's yes, he is against a wall, just like playing. Yeah, yeah. Oh God, it's a newly composed song
You
about the
got
big thing in the
this.
sky. I have a +6 to this. Oh, okay. Well, that could be worse.
Slightly out of tune.
Yes.
Yep.
Cool. I think he.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think there's some satisfaction, but he himself tries to not let it go to his head.
Tries.
Yeah.
The bards do work quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's playing Moon River. I don't know if you've heard of it. I'll
They,
put it in.
they tell me it's longer than a mile.
Yep. You know what I'm talking about. I'll put it in. I'll put it in the Discord.
Yep.
They are not alone. Wow. It's so big. Sorry.
Don't be.
I just got a full like Owen Wilson moment there.
Oh, where it at?
I mean, walk around, continue to play his lyre, and just listen. I mean, he knows something. He feels like something's going on, so I'm sure there are rumors. I'm sure there's stuff he can hear. He just walks around. Wow, this really is big.
You're good, man.
I look forward to them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are all of us here, or just the three of them here?
Oh, I am here.
No, we can't. Okay.
Good time for a beer.